Well, hello there everybody. Welcome back to Ladyhill on Farming Simulator 25 with me, Farmer T. And we're a couple of hours or so later on in the day from the last episode. We're going to jump in the Ford and take some of this barley to the mill to get some more pig food. If I've used the thumbnail I'm thinking I'm going to use, then you will have seen we now have some little piggies. The 3-month-old ones. I put those in at the end of the last one. I was umming and ahhing and I thought, right, I'll go for the cheaper option, the fenceless one. But then I put a fence around it and I put a little shed on there, so they had a bit of protection, because I'm a bit daft like that really. I thought, well, instead of spending the 30 grand, we're doing it more of an experiment to see whether it's worth doing. So I thought, well, we'll do it with that. I think I got, I can't remember if I bought 25 or 30. It's got memory like a sieve. I only did it half an hour ago. That's in real life, of course. But we'll get this down, because I forgot, as it's doing just as it's producing flour with the barley, it's producing pig food, whereas with the wheat, it was only when you were doing the flour into bread. And there it is. There's our little one there, look. I went for the Berkshire, I think it's Berkshire, isn't it? 25 I got. The reason for that being is they're already halfway to maturity, so they will start to breed in, 2 or 3 months? And the pigs do breed quite fast. I don't know how long. I think it's only a 5-month gestation. So within 8 months, we'll have 25 more. And that was the idea. So I then bought 5,000 litres of pig food for £5,000, of course, forgetting I've got a load of it in there. I think there's 6,000 or 7,000 in here, 8,000 now. Forgot about that. So I will transfer that. I think that comes on pallets. So we'll get this dropped off, and then, well, there's no rush for the transferring it yet. Oh, it takes a minute or so to get going. Now, I remember rightly, it was at this, it's down here somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, so we're going to need to do the barley flour distributing. Oh yeah, because it'll do it into bread, won't it? Yeah, so we'll get that done then. Why is it? Oh, did it hit the roof? It hit the roof. It was rather mad. Oh dear. Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. Get this down here. See what happens when we get this pig food. Where are we? Right. So the pig food, we now want to store it, so it should start to drop it out, I would think, but I could be wrong. Maybe it comes out on the hour. I did do the right one, didn't I? Distributing pig food, storing. Yeah, we've got 8,000. Yeah, so we should have 8 pallets of it coming out of there. Right, well, we will come back with that. I don't need this down here for anything, so we'll need to do the trailer bringing down here at some point. So I'll take this back. We will then crack on with the getting that straw baled up. Then we'll have to check on the other animals, but I think they're all okay at the moment. I think I did that during the last episode, didn't I? So now we got goats, pigs, and cattle. First time I've done pigs in a long time. Be interesting, if nothing else. It's just, as long as they don't eat too much, then we should make money off them. Well, I think you'll make money anyway, but I think pigs are one of the ones that you can make the most amount of money on. But I suppose that's without, there's obviously no productions involved in that. Obviously with the cows and the milk, you can start doing all the other stuff. Right. don't need any more of that putting down there yet. So, right. Okie dokie. If we jump in here, oh, let's forget to start the engine first. Lower pickup. Turn on baler. What size bales are we on? Are we on the right size? And we'll reset it. Yeah. And off we go. I've also I can't use the hoe on that field because it's in the second month and it's not in the first stages, so it won't get rid of the weeds. So it's obviously, as it said on the thing, it did say herbicide, but I thought, well, so of course if we by the time you've hired a sprayer and then bought some of the herbicide, I don't think it's going to be worth it. It's not a massive field. So I'm going to leave that, so we will take a hit a little bit, but that's going to go straight into the bakery anyway, and then we'll obviously decide what we're going to do with it after that. Yeah, could maybe do a different crop, we will see. But yeah, if we get this baled up, and then obviously I'll get it put. I mean, really, I suppose what I should be doing is the most of this straw we're going to need for if it's to go into the cow shed for manure, which I'm not really bothered about with manure in all honesty. So I don't know why I'm bothering with the straw, but I suppose it'll fill out if we get a TMR mixer. But silage, I think, does 90%. So is it worth spending the money for what we're gonna? I suppose then again, though, the milk, if you're turning it into the other stuff. Yeah. Well, as the money goes up, we'll obviously definitely will do that. Whether we get a mixer or get a production, that'll do it. I know I was tempted to try. There was one where you had to use the mineral feed as well, which I know you're meant to do technically anyway. But I think Mr. Seeley P was using it on his forestry map one, and I was, as he did, I just thought, well, I'll just buy some mineral feed. It's not worth getting a production to do it for what we'll need. But then I know I was watching it the other day, and it said about he couldn't believe how much of the mineral feed it had used. So I haven't actually had a look into that yet. Usually something like that I'll bang one down on my test map and just see how it goes. I don't do that with everything, but things like that where you've got that to put in and you're buying it, obviously that is going to cost you, isn't it, in the long run. So I was just about to say we haven't done a bale yet, but of course there's nearly 2 in the machine. I was looking on the counter and there was nothing. And there's not a lot of straw on here. Yeah, so we get this done. I've bought 6 of the sort of 500 of those fertiliser that I normally buy. I can't remember. It's the ones that are 500 quid. So I bought about 6 of those, I think, 5 or 6. Was it 4? Memory like a sieve again. Anyhow, I've put those, they're in the bale shed, so I'm thinking of just, we haven't got enough slurry to start doing that yet, because we'd have to hire the slurry thing. So I'm just going to try and come out and just put fertiliser straight onto this, instead of just relying on it when we plant the crop, and then just see if that makes any difference. You'll never know. But at least then I'll know when the seed is going in, whatever we decide to put in here, which will be a similar crop again, we'll know it's working. It's done its job. I know what I mean. I do apologise, I am meant to be explaining it to anybody who's watching, aren't I? But it's not exactly my forte, but I do my best. I get all tongue-tied and twisted. Right, Yeah, so we'll get the fertiliser, and then I think once we've checked everything's okay, we can move on to next month and crack on and get the oats harvested. I think that's what we'll probably do. That'll get us progressing a bit more, won't it? Yeah, so I can't remember, a couple more months yet on that, isn't there? Then I'll have to decide what we're going to put in. I think September time, isn't it, to put the barley and wheat in, if you're going to do that. But we will see. We've got stuff to do in the meantime, haven't we? So I will, yeah, I'll crack on with this. I'll cut to the finish, and I'll get the bale loader thing up. I'll do the 3 and get the bales off. There won't be tons and tons on here, so and I'll cut you back in a bit later. I'll see you soon. There we go. Right. Don't need this on yet, but might as well go on. Right, we'll get this back in the yard, and then we will try that bit of fertiliser on there. And oh crikey, I've already got that lined up, so if we need any, we can jump in through the other gate, can't we? Come on then. Right, let's have a look how we go. Okay, see what happens. All right. Certainly seemed, I don't think it was as green as that last time, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so this is the, I don't know if this is the loamy sand bit, isn't it, this bit? Where the straw went, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's got it. Oh well. Let's have a look actually on the full map then how that looks. Yeah. Still very, very patchy, isn't it? Let's just try up that end again. Get this done. And then we'll move on too. We'll move on. Let's see. Loamy sand up here as well, isn't it? So it's not really. This is loamy sand as well. Anyway, we're done. I'm not going to go on about it. Right. So, well, actually, if we can get through here, this could be a good place to actually leave this. Let's face it, it's where the fertiliser is. The lime's on the other side over there, but we will probably find it'll be the lime we need first, because the oat field, when we've done that, we'll probably need that doing. But yeah, we'll right, we'll just check everything quickly. Cows. Oh yeah, here 48. Yeah, they've got plenty then, haven't they? Sheep and goats. Well, sheep and goats, just goats, isn't it? I wonder what you're doing there. Yeah, and then I want them to start chewing up some of that meadow if we can. And then the pigs, I'm sure they'll have enough food there. So yeah, I think we will well, close that for a minute. I don't think there's anything to go in June, is there? That we could be planting, really, that we want to plant anyway. No. Right, we'll move on. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll get the harvester out. I'm pretty certain it's the oats already this month, and then I think the grasses as well. So this will be we'll have a bit more to do during this one. So we won't be flying by any means. Let's have a look in the sale. Anything of any interest? Well, that would be, but it's a bit steep. What's in there? Oh, that does everything, doesn't it? Yeah, it's still 24 grand, isn't it? We don't need that. Right, let's have a look at our fields. No, move away from that, please. Yep, we're ready. Yeah, grass ones are as well, which we knew. But yeah, right, okay. So it's harvester time again. I don't know whether it would be better to go through the gates and through where the cows are. Right, we'll go around here. Let's have a look. We'll go the proper way on the road. Here we go. Oh, plenty of room, isn't there? Right. Oh, there's a point. See how much food the pigs get. Oh, so they've used 1,000 in less than a day. Oh, crikey. Right, okay. Well, good job we're growing it, isn't it? They haven't started on that yet, and they've still got that. That's all right then. Just the pigs I wanted to check. Right, so if we go... Oh, here we go. Look, there's a thing here, isn't there? Onto the grass field. That will be ours at some point anyway, so that's around here. Spin around. Right here. Here we go. Oh, we want to be going up that way, really, don't we? Keep him on the outside. Let's just double check. Yep, ready to have it. Oh, 31,000. Big field, mind you, isn't it? Right, let's have a look then. So, oh, crikey. Right. That done. Yep. I'll do the outsides at least anyway. And then we'll see what... right, we need to open it first, don't we? And we're off. Just no, don't say it. Nearly. Nearly. Let's have a look how big. I didn't realise it was as big as it is actually. Because I mean, oats don't exactly. You get high yields generally with oats, so that's a good old yield, is that? If that's what we get, of course. But it is, we're sort of getting 95%, so like the edges, does it? There always seems to be missing edge bits. There we go. We're in. And we're off. Yeah, so I never actually checked to see what toys we had. Yeah, that'll keep going, won't it? Let's have a look what we've got. What we got. Will it tell us if they're already out there? 1,500 toys, so that could be waiting. So there is. Oh, there's some wood chips though as well, isn't there? Yeah. Right. We'll have to check that, won't we? Right. Let's have a quick look. Where is it? Right. We've got a bread. 2, 3. Right. Okay. Bang. We're back. It's a bit cheaty driving the harvester at the same time as flying, but if you can do it, why not? Oh yeah, look at the greenness there, the yield, 120 odd % here. This was a good field, I think. As I say, it was the reason why, you know, when they said to buy this one, because it is good soil as well. Oh, crikey, sorry about that. I will, right, I will, 2 laps I think it had us on with the headers, didn't it? And then we'll probably do a speedy on this. Where we're going, he's got peas in that field, or green beans I think it is. And if anyone's been watching the Moss Valley as well, you'll know I use that mod where you can use your harvester. I did peas on Moss Valley, and I was so tempted to buy that field. Just use the harvester to do it, because there's another mod for pig food where you can use one of the root crop things. You can use the normal ones is like your wheat and barley and all that lot. Then there's your soybeans, sunflowers, or corn and that, and then the other one you can use green beans in it. And I thought, oh, that'll be handy, but I won't go down that route on this one. But we're just trying it on the other one. So we've got another pallet of milk starting off. Back. I've missed a bit at the top end already. I'm not missing a bit down here as well. Well, we've nearly done a lap and we're only on 4.5, so this is going to take a while, isn't it? So yeah, I will carry on with this, get onto the 2s, and then we will. I'll just click this into a speedy uppie anyway. I'll either do that or I'll cut at some point, and we'll cut to the end. Yeah, because I mean we had the harvest in the last one, didn't we? Let's get that done already. Yeah, and we'll move across into there. Rightio. Well, you'll know by the time you're watching it whether I've cut or done a speedy, and we'll go from there. Because I say I can get all the stuff to get it sold as well, couldn't we? But then again, we're not desperate for it yet. I'm waffling again. Right, I'll see you soon. Nearly done. I was hoping just to the end of this before we filled up, but I think it's going to 900. Go on, get 200 before we. Oh, I'm still going over here. We'll go and fill this up. Yeah, I had a worker doing a chunk of that, and I've took the Ford with the trailer back up to the other end, used a little bike there and transferred the milk into the dairy part. I think there was 3,000 or 4,000 there, because that's only produced one pallet of stuff, because I think it ran out of milk when we forwarded overnight. There is obviously goat milk there to go as well. I noticed I hadn't activated the pig food to transfer, so I'm hoping now it's just gone past the hour, we should have that sorted. Right, I'll just put it back to 3. Right, we'll get this last bit done. And then I'll probably get this baled before the next episode. Because that even speedy up, that's going to be one long speedy up. Is that bigger field than you think it is? It's a lot bigger than you think it is. Right. They're not always conducive. When they get too big, even a speedy up takes too long, unless you do it at times 10, and then it's a bit strange. Right, that's that done. Turn it off, lift it up, get this last bit put in, so that'll be, we're at 29,500 litres we've already put into the bakery, so we'll see what we get in this one. There's not much in here, I know, but right, so we'll get that one put. Get this put on here. Stop there a minute. So what have we got in here now? We've got 8,231. So that's, let me just add this up, 10, 29, 37, just under 38,000. That's not bad. So I'm sure it said on there about 34, didn't it? If I remember rightly. I might be able to check that when I'm editing. So we will come down here, see if that pig food's there. There we go. And then this will be, all the oats will have gone straight into here then. I headed off to the silo at one point, and I thought, well, there's no point in doing that, is there? As long as they'll fit in here. Right. Well, the pig food's not there, so I don't know what's happening with that. I'll have to have a look, because I'm clearly doing something wrong again. Oh, is it full? Let's have a look. Bakery, it would be, wouldn't it, now? Oh, it's, no, it isn't. So, it must be, yeah, it's when you get too near the corner of the building there, even though it isn't hitting it, it seems to stop. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, so when we're making bread, there, that's right. So then the pig food, it says storing. So why isn't that distributing? Storing. I would have thought it comes out when you have it on storing, as everything else does, doesn't it? I'm not sure what's happening with that one. We will have to look into that, because that's very strange. Everything's running, so I don't quite get that. Running. Barley, oats, flour. The pig food's there. Why is it not putting the pig food out? Or is there a thing on the side for me to... No, there isn't, is there? Well, I don't know then. So I'm sure I did that before the 10 o'clock thing, so that should come out. Oh. I'm certainly hoping it would do. How much have we got in here? 4,000. So we'll be all right. I mean, it's used. I mean, even if it uses 2,000 overnight, we'll be okay until then. We'll see whether it comes out. It maybe comes out at the end of the day, but everything else comes out when it's ready, doesn't it? That's a little bit of a strange one. Right. Well, I'll leave that one there. It's pointless going with those few bits. We've got that. Still got that trailer load of wood there, haven't I? Because I haven't been doing that. I am going to take the wood chips actually, and see if they will fit. If they'll go in our silo. Because if they will, I'll take those back with me. Then I can obviously, if they'll fit in the silo, then I can put that. I can put it all into the bigger one. I think January is about the best time to sell those. We'll get these put in there, and then that's probably going to do us for today, I think. And as I say, I'll get that all put up, and then we'll have to look at the field prep for that next time. Then there'll be all the grass to cut as well. So there's quite a bit to do. So I may be putting that time back to 2. Once again, I'll start panicking. Oh, we've got a field full of weeds, haven't we? That doesn't matter. They'll go when we... I made that mistake before of weeding, and then they still come back, don't they, when after you've planted. So, because I never used to have the weeds turned on, and didn't know that. Will they go in? Oh, yes, they will. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, I should have got the Bailey trailer, the bigger one of those as well. They're nice, aren't they? It's cracking, that. Right. Yeah. Right. Well, I'm not sure if that's been a good episode or not, really. I don't seem to have done much, but we seem to have been doing something all the time. That harvesting definitely took a while. Obviously, you'll know when I do that. That's not all. I did a speedy up and then cut to the end of it anyway. It was taking forever. I will thank you all for watching. Please hit that like button. Does help the algorithm, even if it's only a little bit that you like. And if you are still watching and you don't subscribe yet, consider doing so, please. Very grateful. And other than that, that's about it. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all very, very soon. You all take care. Bye bye.